Hello and welcome back everybody to the Gems of Power. And sorry for keeping you guys on a break so much, but we had we were totally gossiping and having a very interesting conversation that you would never know about.
Justin needs to comb his hair before he comes onto stream.
Yeah, that's...
It's kind of the long and short. Like, we wouldn't take such long breaks if Justin's hair wasn't such a mess.
Combing it doesn't necessarily fix it, just for the record.
Then soak it in water and come
No, that's just too much work.
Shave your head! Shave your head. That's it.
Justin, all you gotta do is like wet it and then just slick it back like a weird muff.
No, it doesn't work. Trust me.
Cut it short so you don't have to do anything. Just keep it really,
It
really
is short.
No, shorter.
It's short for me.
Shorter.
Or just go incredibly long and just have it like mine. Mine never
Alright.
needs
No, because my hair has a natural wave to it, so if it gets really long and starts curling,
So does mine.
and
Bro, that's no good.
I look like an angel because it actually forms like a halo around my head.
That's so
my
cute.
god! Oh my god, he's like a little sex cherub. That's
I
just
think you now will have people in your stream, Justin. I think we have people in the stream paying you money to weave your hair to grow. That will happen. I see that happening.
Maybe.
Can that be your new Twitch name, Justin?
No.
Angel hair.
Oh, maybe.
Sure?
Maybe I'll make that like a donation goal or something. I'll change my Twitch name.
Change username to sex cherub.
It fits my personality, so I'm not like totally opposed.
You just
I know, right? That's why I said it, because it just totally is. He's just like adorable, but
you just
like,
tell us
At
when you do
10,000
that.
at 10,000 followers, change name to sex cherub. 10,000. That's the. There you go. 10,000 followers, name change.
Twitch.tv/CavalierGuest. There you go.
Everybody follow that. We gotta get there. I mean, we're not
Click that
there,
button.
but we can get there.
Okay,
Well.
so guys, you are on the road. Back.
Road again.
Do we have the caravan, or are we?
You have the caravan. No, you have the caravan.
totally
with-
up on the cart, just like taking it easy.
when you come outside, Core unravels a box, a wooden box, quite big, filled with supplies, and he puts it in one of your caravans.
We love supplies.
And he says, "I was expecting to be here for a month or so, more than enough to share."
Is it a box of holding?
No, it's a box
Okay.
filled with rations, basically. Says,
Supplies, motherfucker.
"From here, we'll go through the hills." At this point, the half-orc's eyes go quite wide, but he doesn't say anything. "There's a temple in the hills. People sometimes use it as a stronghold, scouting to see if any of their creatures push back through the hills."
I'm gonna
Well-
sidle up to the half orc and just be like, "You look a bit worried, mate."
The half-orc
I-
looks at you and whispers, "Creatures of corruption don't go around those hills. But that's where the major battles are with the orcs. That's where there's still tribes of orcs there and there."
Right.
And he
What
says,
does talk tentacles?
We'll get to the main watchtower, the Solstice Tower, in about 4 days."
So these orcs, they're liable to give us shit then.
"You let me talk to orcs. Karishais have free reign over orc territory. You are under my protection. They will not raise a thumb against you, unless they seek to have all Karishai on their backs."
They raise thumb, I break thumb.
Orc scum.
He smiles at you.
I'm just gonna like slap Clam like just stop it, Bjorn.
Okay, so you guys start traveling towards the Solstice Tower. Now, the Karishai is actually keeping you at a quite fast pace. Your a bit surprised. He seems to know his way extremely well. Every nook and cranny and every crossroads, he knows where to go without even thinking much about it. And what do you guys want to do during the first day?
I talked to Eliza.
Eliza seems to still be reluctant to talk. Notice
That's
you
fine.
anything specific?
I will like talk
Hot
to
breath.
her, and I will show her the jeweled ritual book, and I'll just be reading
Is
it
that what
calmly
you do?
next to her, and occasionally I'll ask her questions, and I'll try and.
She actually takes the book from you as soon as you show it and says, "This is my book."
No, it's actually my book. I don't let her take it away from me.
it's my book.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Where'd you get it?
See my etchings.
I passed the trials to acquire the book, and I'm a priest of the god, so it's my book. You're just a dirty wizard. Don't try and take my book away from me.
But, so,
Oh shit, it's there.
She looks at you up and down and says, "Keep it. It's just memories with it."
Well, that's fine. You can have your memories. We can even read the book together, and I cuddle up to her and let her read over my shoulder.
Yep, she starts reading over your shoulder and points out actually a lot of words that you don't know.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. It's super useful.
And
I'm breaking her out of her shell.
yeah, she starts to talk. So for the first day, actually nothing happens. You guys have a pretty peaceful day. And the
I'm gonna try and
night,
cozy up to the orc a bit as well, and just be like, "All right, mate," you know, because he seems like a good person to know what with the half orc. Sorry, yeah.
looks at you.
He seems.
I'm
useful,
all right.
So I'm gonna be like,
What about you?
"Yeah, I'm good, mate. All right, yeah." So you come here often then?
Shakes his head. Once, when I came into Illidan, Murphy found me half starving in these hills. Took me in. No half orc or tusks, he points at his tusks, get past the Solstice Tower, unless you have an escort with you.
Oh, right, mate. Right, I get you.
Finn, don't get too
What?
close to the orc.
Findira spends most of her time.
I can look after myself, Bjorn. Thanks.
He's not to be trusted. He's not to be trusted, Finn. Don't get too close.
Do you think I trust anyone?
Very well.
Findira spends most of her time like she'll be riding on the cart for like an hour, then she'll be like running alongside it for like 3, and then riding on it for 1. You know what I mean?
Hanging her head outside.
Yeah, just like she's clearly energetic, and it's just like just burn some of that. Travel is fun.
Okay. So, in the night, what are the watches?
I'll go first.
I can take one.
There's 8 of us, right? So we're gonna double up.
Yep.
All right, I'll take a watch with Eliza.
How
I'm totally gonna try
dare
and worm my way.
That's not a watch. That's not what a watch is.
We're dead. We're dead.
I'll pay attention. It's fine. I'm just gonna, keep
Pay
her
attention
company.
to what, though? Pay attention to what?
We know you'll be paying attention. Yeah.
So it seems that
Hopefully it'll be a learning
Mar,
experience for you.
the Kari Shai, just moves in front of the camp, and he stands still. He stands on his 2 feet, his spear up, and he stands still.
What? Why are we stopping?
No, he doesn't stop. Like this is your camp. You've made a campfire and so on, and
Okay.
he basically stands still.
I want to take watch with him, so I'm gonna go with him. Even though I could rest up, and I have no reason to, so I'm gonna take watch with him.
It
I'm
seems
trying to get a
like
skype up and hide.
as you like take watch with him, it seems like he's always half awake. He's not really sleeping. He's more of a regaining. You're not exactly sure. It seems like
He's like
a
meditating.
weird meditating process.
Before I go to sleep, is anyone not at full health?
No.
Oh, I'm full of health.
Neal, you muted. Microphone is up, Neal.
I'm down by 1. But if you have powers, I don't know why we bothered to expend hit dice. That was.
So are Neal and I the only people who are down HP at all? Is Eliza at full health?
Eliza at full health, yeah.
Alright, well, I cast a healing spell on Eliza anyway, and then I cast one on Neal and one on myself, so we're all at full health.
Give her a physical. Give her a physical, yeah. Check for broken bones and things.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I asked Eliza if I can give her a physical to establish if the corruption has any lasting damage.
Of course you do.
I have a really high medicine check, for the record.
She puts
Trust me,
her
I'm a doctor.
cloak on her, even like tightens the cloak on her, and shakes her head.
Alright, that's fine. Just let me know if you change your mind.
Is she still just wearing the cloak, by the way?
She's just wearing the cloak. She doesn't have any more clothes.
Findira will go out on a survival, hunt some animals trip. Because I can do that.
Give me a survival check.
Sure.
So where Eliza can see me, I get out one of the books from my bag, and it's a book on anatomy, and I start reading it just to prove that it was purely a, curiosity, not anything sexual.
She's kind of out away from you at first, but then she easily creeps right nearer to you and starts reading over your shoulder, not saying anything. Findira, you find yourself about 3 rabbits. Big fat ones.
I bring those back once I've murdered them, and I sit happily, gleefully in front of the campfire while I skin them and get the meat all prepared.
Okay.
As soon as you start cooking them, I'm gonna just appear nowhere.
Like she's literally sitting in front of the campfire with 3 fat rabbit corpses, just going like.
But yeah, as soon as like the rabbit starts cooking, I'm like, hi.
Hi.
How's it going? Okay.
Want rabbit?
Yes, please. Lovely. Thank you. I knew I liked you.
Okay. So she finishes skinning one of the rabbits and then just hands it to Fuzzy.
Aren't you gonna cook it?
Why?
Alright. I'm just gonna basically sort of chop some. I'm not much idea about cooking, but I'm just like, okay, well I know I should chop things up, so I'm just gonna be like, right, just stick it on a stick, just whatever.
Yeah. She just gleefully lays into one that she hasn't cooked, but that she's taking some to pelt off and just gleefully lays into it.
Okay, good. You guys all eat. Reginald, do you have any implication in this, or Bjorn?
I mean, I don't really care too much what's going on. I'll eat food if it's offered to me, but I just hang out.
Yeah,
I certainly don't offer. I offer you none of my rabbit. I'm just like.
And I eat none of the rabbit.
If you're nearby to Findira, she might offer you raw rabbit meat, but I don't know if you would eat it.
If it is offered to me, I politely decline.
I'm just gonna eat my rabbit and just be like, I've got rabbit and you don't. This shit's really badly cooked, semi-charred rabbit because I can't.
I'm gonna walk around the edge of the
Maybe a
camp.
halfling, but I can't cook.
Findira's glaring at you as you try and cook it because you're ruining it. You're ruining it! Look here! Look, it's black now!
It's supposed to look. It brushes off. It's fine, all right. Look, see. Okay.
I'm gonna offer it. What's the name of the giant again? What's the name? Not the giant. The 12-foot guy. What's his name again?
The giant Mar?
Amar, yeah.
Mar. Okay, I'm gonna, after walking around the camp, around the edges of the camp, I'm gonna sit down with him and offer him a drink from my tankard, from my beard. So I'm gonna untie it. I'm gonna offer him a drink, and I'm gonna talk to him for a little bit about his brother and get an understanding about what exactly how it all began for him.
So he tells you he actually sings the same thing that he sung to Findira some time ago, and he tells you the story that elders one time came back to the village and rounded up all the children and women and asked them to run. The men stayed to fight something, and that something they slowed it down by seconds as each Karishai went down, corrupted by shadows, seemingly. They ran and ran and ran until they found the first holy place, the first place they could rest from the shadow. And that's how That's how they survived the rupture, and that's how many years he has been surviving with his own brother, until eventually a woman came into his brother's life. And for Karishais, after the rupture, because their homelands is the only place they can make children. So many Karishai take a journey with their loved ones, usually desperate journey, but sometimes few are successful, and back into the homeland to give birth and survive. He didn't. His wife died on the way. He gave birth. Mar left the boy in Atlas to be raised by the monks, but his brother was corrupted. He barely managed to reach back to the holy places and bring the boy to him, so that he would be okay.
Wait, he gave birth, or?
No, his brother's wife that died
Oh, right, okay.
back
Okay.
in the
Oh,
places
died
in
in
the homelands.
childbirth, right, okay.
Exactly. And he became corrupted as he fought back to reach his brother. Gave the child to him to Mar, and Mar left the child in Atlas as he journeyed here to Eliza the witch to try and cure him.
What was
That's
the
the
name
story.
of? What was the name of the wife?
Karia.
Korea. It's a beautiful name.
It is. A name I wished I never heard. I knew the woman would be the end of him. Once, when Karishai were in love, it was a festival in the family for 7 days and 7 nights. Now, it's almost like a death sentence.
Oh.
Bjorn just. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's heavy, that's heavy, bro, that's heavy.
Take another drink.
I mean, I was just asking how your day was going. But,
You really went a little too. I was not really. This is not something I wanted to
Printed
run
into the moon. That's heavy, bro.
off.
Avatar reference, yes.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
do you guys want to do anything specific else on the first night, or do you continue on your journey?
I have nothing else specific.
I don't. No.
I offer
I'm
one of
just
my
gonna
rabbits to
continue.
the. I offer one of my rabbits to the half orc.
If it gets too dark to read, I'll ask Reggie to cast light for me, but otherwise, I'm fine.
I'm
Reggie,
going
you
to try and
cast light?
establish if the half-orc can cook.
Actually, Murphy cooks. Not half orc. The half orc.
I'm gonna start flirting with Murphy.
I'm not flirting, just being very friendly.
Uh-huh.
Alright, mate.
But if you ask the half orc, he tells you that he is extremely bad at cooking. He tried once and got food poisoning from his own food, and he's a half orc. He's quite resistant.
Trick is cooking make things bad. What do? Kill, then eat. No problem. Never had stomach problem.
When you raise Bob Wolves, though.
Yes.
So, oh, never mind. All right, yeah.
Cooking ruin it.
No, it adds flavour. It adds like brushing the charcoal off. It adds flavour, right?
Yeah.
It's lovely. I'm just obviously not really enjoying this, but it's just like it's food. I don't care. So yeah.
He's eating, right, guys? At the moment, the half orc.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk by him and I'm gonna kick some dirt up at his little rabbit. that he's eating.
Oh.
I don't like orcs. Okay, I just got a problem. Okay, personal. Alright.
Bjorn.
Fuck it,
Right.
orc.
We
You
slept,
are-
right? So we get all
Oi.
our spells back.
Bjorn.
Take my ear. Come on.
Yes, Bjorn. Come here. Right. Come here. You're right. I need
What
to
is
work
it?
with you. Come here. Right. Leave the orc alone.
You trust the half orc?
No, but
I
it's
ha-
useful.
half
if you
trust
piss
him.
off, if you piss him off, he won't be as useful. Just keep him sweet, all right? I've got it
I-
covered, all right? Just shut up. No. Just
If he steps out of line, he's your responsibility, Finn.
right.
Sorry.
I've got it covered. Just leave him alone, all right?
Okay, Finn.
Right.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Shoot. Go on.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go back on my watch now.
I just been like watch you as you go, just like, 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 well, where was I? All right, really? Yeah. Just keeping the half orc sweet because he's like really useful.
Okay, so you guys spend the rest of the night with no incident, and you go on your journey on the next day. On the next day, at half day, you all feel like you see shadows in the hills watching you, but the shadows never get closer.
Indira makes threatening gestures towards the shadows if she ever catches a glimpse of one, just like waving her fist in the
Finn,
air and
The
I'm
half
gonna
orc.
just like nudge you, but just like.
exclaiming things like, "I see you! You're not hiding!"
But I'm just gonna be like, shut up, right? Grab you and just be like, shh. Just
Where
Wait,
is
do
this?
you actually grab Findira? Like you like...
gently, because like I'm quite aware of the fact that you can absolutely kick my ass. So I'm just.
I
like,
was gonna
hey.
say, if you like try to put your hand over her mouth, she's gonna bite you.
Oh no, just shoulders and just be like, just.
This is on your watch, right? This is during your watch.
No, this is the second day. This is all of you are
traveling.
awake.
This
You're
is the second
traveling.
day. Oh, we're on the go. Okay, now.
Traveling, yeah.
So I'm just like, no, just
Jet
keep
lag.
it smooth, all right? Job, come on, job's doing nice.
The half orc leans over to you, Fenozi, and says, "See, this is why I don't like it here. Those are orcs. Grey orcs.
All right, what does that mean? I don't know.
Orcs!
Tell me about, all right, tell me about
Yeah.
grey orcs, mate, because I have no idea about orcs.
The grey orcs.
Scared to come fight!
The orcs are the ones that aren't.
Right, okay.
The ones that aren't beneath the Mararokai. The free orcs, or the wild orcs, as you named them."
All right, are they gonna have a go at us?
Shakes his head. Not
That's
with
all I-
him here. Pointing
Okay.
at the Kawishai, the big
All right.
10-foot creature
okay,
in front.
Fine, then. That's right. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. But I'm just there going to like Pindar. Just please. Just.
She really is just being as loud and as obnoxious as she can to these like unseen enemies.
I want to fight, honestly, right now. Those orcs. I mean, come on.
I'm just basically just giving everybody the mum stare. Just being like, no,
Finn,
don't let me turn this car around. All right.
they may have jewels, Finn. They may have gold.
Oh my god,
There's a
no.
shit ton of them. A, there's a shit ton of them. B, I don't think there's any room left.
We got Mar.
I don't think there's any room left, she says, checking
You're-
the secret compartments.
No, I'm not going to indicate where my jewels are, but I'm just like, look, I'm all right on the jewels front. Just let's get where we're going, all right? We've got the loot. We've got what we came for. We just need to get the hell out, all right?
Let's
So
go.
Settle down. Yeah, let's just go.
So-
And you,
sorry.
Findira, right? You, Bjorn,
I look at her. Huh?
Reggie. You can shut your fucking trap, all right? Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Just shut up. Keep moving.
Findira's just sitting next to Finn, like arms crossed, like grumbling to herself about stupid orcs, like
That's what. Grumble away.
like
grumble away.
like
I'm gonna like give her something shiny to like distract her or something.
she gets chastised, then grumbles, then you hand her like a coin or something, and she's just like,
Hey, look at this. Yeah.
I totally ignore all these happenings and continue reading books with Eliza.
I'm about to. I'm about to step in on this relationship. Okay. All right. Technically, that was I settled in that
You saw
little.
her first, you
Look.
saw her first.
Yeah.
Bjorn's got to get his beard in there, like.
Get a good old beard stroke.
She continues on
Beautiful.
reading books, only interacting with you while reading. The rest of the time, she's very silent.
Okay. Great. This is a perfect woman.
Okay, and you guys travel for the rest of the day. Actually, you're surprised, but you can see the Solstice Tower in front of you almost maybe 3/4 of a day till there. On top of a hill, you make camp for the night. Mar looks especially proud.
I'm gonna
What tower? Why?
I'm gonna nudge Bjorn towards him and go, Bjorn, you've got like.
This is the Solstice Tower, by the way, on the map.
Yeah.
This
I'm
over
gonna
on
sort of
here.
Just like elbow Bjorn, just going, go and talk to him. You look, go on.
Mar, what is up there?
No, it says that's the Solstice Tower.
Wait, does
Is
that
there-
mean we're out of the blighted area?
You're out of the blighted area, yeah?
Okay.
We made it. We made it.
All right. Well, you finished what you're saying. I've got a couple things I want to do now that we're out of the blighted area, but keep going.
So this is the what do you call 'em? This is the Solstice
Oh.
Tower. This is one of the first of the 3 towers made in the war against the Grey Works. That's what the Mar tells you.
Okay. What's in the chest? Can I quickly ask? What's in the chest with the rations? Was there any drinks or anything in there?
Water.
Just water?
Nods his head. Licorice, I don't really drink.
My friend, try this. Try it. I'm gonna give him the tankard.
Oh no.
Try it, brother.
When we get to the Solstice Tower, until then I need my... There's a maze of hills in front of us. One long turn, and we'll end up facing a manticore. There's plenty of them around here.
Findira's scampered off again to get food and water from somewhere.
Okay. You actually find a abandoned well that still has water.
Cool. So
Are we actually running low on water?
I draw some.
Gregor looks up from his book.
No, she's just used to going out and getting her own food, you know. So
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, Mar
we-
has enough
we have
food
a crate.
for you.
We don't
to
actually
go
need
back.
water. I go back to reading my book.
You go back to reading your book. During that night,
I'm gonna keep on cozying up to the
Hold on.
half walk again.
gone,
I got
Neal.
some stuff I want to do. I
Go.
would like to ask Gregor to translate the titles of the 6 remaining books, or 4 remaining untranslated books.
We're still in the Badlands, right?
No,
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 we're
we're
out
not.
of the Badlands.
yeah.
Oh, in that case, I cast Mending on my armor, my weapon, and all 4 of the books.
Okay, you cast bending on all 4 of the books, and would you that? Would you know what? I'm gonna leave that to you, Justin. You decide what the titles are,
What the titles of the next 4 books are?
because I didn't actually prepare the titles.
Oh my
That's
That's the
god.
whole reason I wanted to know what the
Martial
titles
arts
were. We're
or
to make you
martial
come up with them on the spot, Chucky. You can't just pass it off to Justin.
Okay. It's,
just did.
the
No,
anatomy
now,
of
not now,
dragon-
Justin, not
The
now.
perfumed
Next week.
garden.
Next week, it's
The
cool.
anatomy
Next
of
session.
dragon.
Next
call.
session.
Free of the blight.
Next session, we'll find out the titles of those books.
We need the anatomy of dragons. That's what we need.
Perfumed garden, if anybody knows what that is.
Anyway,
Yeah.
if I don't have to mend anything else, I go back to reading Eliza's book with her, and translating new words and sharing knowledge and going back and forth.
And fantasizing quietly about anyway.
I'm not fantasizing about anything. I'm not being duplicitous. She can tell I'm attracted to her, but I'm not making any moves on her. She's had a traumatic experience. I'm giving her time.
What, like 1,000 years?
Yep, you need to give her some time and some space.
Well, she's the one who wants to read the books. I'm not approaching her. She's coming up to me and reading over my shoulder.
Then give her the book to read.
No, it's my book.
You're making her get close to you to achieve her men.
It's
Her
my.
end.
It wasn't even. She regardless of what book I'm reading, she's peeking over my shoulder. I tried reading the anatomy book, and she's still reading over my shoulder.
So,
Penis anatomy.
so Findira comes back to camp after grabbing some water from the well and like an apple off a tree or something, and just, again just sits down by the fire and noms, because she has 2 activities: yelling at orcs or nomming right now.
Okay, you nom, and you rest for another night. Let's go to the Solstice Tower. You're quite safe. And the next morning, you travel towards the Solstice Tower, and you reach there at when the sun starts going down. Anything specific you want to do during that day?
Are we still being shadowed by orcs?
No, you're not anymore.
No.
I
Damn
would.
right.
I don't know if there's anything I'd like to do because I don't know what my books are called.
Well, personally, Findira looks very confident and sort of, chuffed with herself because the orcs are gone, so clearly her intimidation worked. So she's spouting off about how orcs are cowards and so forth. You know.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I'm just like just they're probably still just yeah.
They're gone. I don't see them, so they're gone.
The guards
Okay, well, in
spot
that case
you
you
from the tower hundreds of paces before. Mar looks back at you and says, "Stay back here." He walks in front, unshawls his scarf, and you actually see his skin is blue. Which is weird, you never saw his skin. And then he puts it back after one of the guards look, and they enter. And yeah, they open the doors and you can enter. He says, "I need to check my eyes. Come on. Well, welcome."
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's move on.
And you walk inside of the Solstice Tower. And I think that is it for the first story arc of the Gems of Power.
Woo!
Okay, that was the first story arc of the Gems of Power, and the person survived.
I
There
made
you
a
go.
bandit. Yes.
I lived.
Oh, that's
What's
gonna
our
be
reward?
levels, abilities, and I mean
Ching, ching,
money is gonna be on Justin's side. He's gonna be the one giving you that stuff.
And weapons? And hammers and...
You
Who
can
knows?
buy weapons.
You can buy weapons and stuff.
Money, if you have money.
So
Okay.
let's explain to chat what's gonna happening and what we are talking about.
Indeed.
So currently, guys, for those who don't know, the Gems of Power has a rotative DM format. So we didn't want to run just a D&D show that's as any other D&D show. So we thought this would make it more unique. Now every month, the DM will change. So the story arc changes. Now we don't know how Justin is gonna start his next session. It's either gonna be some time passes, you get this amount of gold, you can do this in the meantime, and after that we jump into a new adventure. Or we just continue exactly from where we are right now. Who knows? We'll see. Justin is going to be our next DM for the next month or so. The DM change occurs every 3 to 5 weeks. Usually we try and stay at a month, but if it's going too fast or too slow...
I guess it will also depend on the story arc, though, right, Chucky? Like, it
Yeah, that's what I
depends
mean.
if we can get... Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean, 3 or 5 weeks. This was completely perfect 4 weeks at a month, as we said. And next session we'll be doing a Q&A also. So if you have questions you want to ask about the system or about what's happened, I'm not gonna answer anything that will be happening in the future or any lore that I have not given out already, because the lore of the world is another thing I love about this format. Is everybody's gets to build on it. Justin will build on it, Neal will build on it, Elf will build on it, and the world is being created collectively. And yep, we'll do a
I'm kind of
Q&A.
worried what's going to happen when Justin like gets hold of it. I'm
Well,
scared.
that's like next game. So
Yeah.
Sex
next game.
ventures.
That's-
Sex
that-
ventures.
That's a week away.
Oh god, sex ventures in.
So you won't have to worry too long about like what's gonna happen because we'll see.
None of my NPCs will be inherently sexual. If you guys try to sex them, sex might happen, but it might not. So, don't know.
Well, Finn's
so
like,
so
whatever.
frank about it. I like it.
So
Finn's
So no
just-
prostitutes
Finn's just like, you know.
No, you guys go into a major city and try and find prostitutes. There's going to be prostitutes. It's
Yeah,
not
but they
uncommon
won't.
in
We have to
profession.
find them. We'll never encounter one on our own.
Well, maybe you will.
Something for the weekend, my lord. Oh, hello.
So the next week is gonna be a 5-hour show, starting an hour earlier.
Yes.
Everything is gonna be on the schedule.
Yes.
So if you just hit the follow button on my stream, you can find out the schedule is down below, and the timers are gonna be there. The timer for when the Q&A starts, the timer for when the show starts. Everything is down the schedule, hour, day, and minutes.
So yeah. So it's an hour earlier, but that first hour's Q&A, right?
Yeah, that first hour is gonna be Q&A. So if you want to ask anything, you can do it there. I'll also put up a Reddit Q&A, and I use hijack Neal's Koibu in Neal's Reddit. Are you okay with that, Neal? Cool.
Do it.
Gonna hijack that after the Q&A so for those who haven't made it to the Q&A and still want to ask questions, and you can put questions over on in there and I'll answer them. I don't know about the rest of the cast, but I'll make sure to check it out. So let's do some shout-outs, guys.
My shout out is
DIstractedelf.
Chucky is making me get up inappropriately early next week.
Inappropriately. Elf? Anything else?
Okay, I am actually first? Alright, sure.
You're actually first?
So, hi everybody, I'm DIstractedelf. I stream on Twitch, and all the other things that everybody else is going to say. I'm a variety streamer. I do tabletop stuff, and I do video games. I'm on every day except Sundays usually, unless I'm away on the weekend for LARP things, which is fairly frequently. What else? Oh yeah, this Thursday I'm starting a Warhammer 40k Only War tabletop campaign. So yeah, if you're interested in watching Imperial Guardsmen get murdered, Thursday.
Down below everybody's name, their Twitch channels.
Yeah,
Give them a follow.
yeah, and my Twitter. Twitter is a really good place to follow me if you're looking for like
Same name.
regular information. I'm DIstractedelf everywhere.
She has better marketing than I do. My YouTube is shit. It's down in the link. I'm not gonna even pronounce it. Neal, what's up?
Not much. I'm doing a Divinity speed run, or trying to speed run Divinity, which is still weird because it's gonna be like 40 hours anyway. A couple of bugs and not bugs, things that were bugs that they unbugged and then later decided were cool, so they added them back into the game.
Yeah.
To try and bring down the time on that from like 90 hours to 30 or 40 hours. But actually, if you're gonna be up in like 5 hours, I'm going to be doing misclicks with Anna Prosser, Jen, Miss Harvey, and Jess. But her name's actually just Jess, so never mind. And it was a zombie outbreak campaign over on twitch.tv/misclicks. That should be in about 5 hours or 4 hours and 15 minutes or something. And that's pretty cool. And that's it for me.
Clamtaco. Clamtaco, man.
Twitch.tv/Clamtaco. You can see it down below. Been playing some GTA. Tried out DayZ for like the first time in like 2 months or something. Still really bad, but you know, whatever.
Still
some
really bad.
It's terrible. Such a terrible game. It's even worse than ever before. I hate to talk shit about them, but oh my god, it is so bad right now. This current patch is completely wasted. I do want to do some Dark Souls this week, so if you guys are looking for an NG Plus stream, it's basically going to be NG Plus 1.
Did you beat Fume Senpai? I have to know.
20 tries in the morning and it was done.
Yes!
Yeah. 20th try, no joke. It was crazy. I was almost in tears. I just, almost smashing my head against the wall, but it happened. And now I'm stuck on the smelter. The second smelter giant.
Yeah.
So GG to that, right? Fun. Time to go NG Plus because I can't be bothered to finish the DLCs. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm done with the DLCs. I'm done. But anyway,
Yeah, that's how I feel
You
about them.
got fed up with the DLC as well.
Honestly,
Yep.
they really are ridiculous. Like, ridiculous.
I don't want to do that in NG Plus. I'm not going to do that in NG Plus. No way.
Fuzzy, what's up?
Not a lot. Yeah. FuzzyFreaks. Yes, I'm FuzzyFreaks everywhere. At the moment, I've been playing a lot of. I've been playing in the evenings. I've been getting drunk and playing a lot of Necrodancer.
Oh yes, oh that game is amazing.
With a cam, though, because I get focus mode. But yeah, last night my mate Keru was giving me weird songs to do it to. It was just like horrifying. So yeah, I've been doing that and Pillars of Eternity and a bunch of other crap. Convoy I was doing as well. But yeah, just general, you know, morning and evening streams and just yeah. Just the usual, you know.
I'm gonna have to require Necrodancer.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
The soundtrack is so good.
But-
It's so good. It's just, the remixes though, the remixes, the metal remix, the Family Jewels one, isn't it?
Put it like this, I didn't think there would be a game besides The Witcher 3 that I would be so pissed off for not being able to stream because I don't have enough time besides the scheduled shows. But there's another game.
Proper fucking. I can't play it in the. I feels weird playing it in the day because I can't play it unless I've had at least one beer, just because otherwise I get too tense and fuck it up.
I love rhythm
So,
games. I played like my whole childhood was like games of Patapon. If you remember Patapon.
Bad at rhythm games.
That
I do
was
remember it.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, I
although
played that game so much.
I was trying to do it to Rational Gaze by Meshuggah last night. Did you ever hear that song?
No.
is... Okay, just Google it and look it up on YouTube, and then just imagine trying to do Necrodancer to it, because...
Okay, so last but not least, Justin, what's up? By the way, Elf, you're unmuted.
Hey guys, I'm a Cavalier Guest on Twitch. I actually stream normally Monday through Friday right after this, so from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I stream a lot of Hearthstone. I've actually been streaming Faster Than Light the last couple days because someone gifted it to me on Steam.
Faster Than Light.
Oh,
the first thing I
so
ever
good.
streamed. FTL's so good.
so
Yeah,
good.
I got good at it pretty fast, I think. So my chat's been like, "Wow, you're picking this up really quickly," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's a fun game." I'm in the middle of a run. I'll probably actually finish that run today. Maybe it'll be the first time I get to the end. And we talk about a lot of stuff in my chat, like all the time. So if you ever want to like just have an interesting conversation on Twitch, my chat's a pretty good place to hang out.
There we go.
Do you name your crew members after chat members? Because that's the best way to do that.
I have not started doing that. That's a good idea.
You should do that, because if you name them after chat members, it's equally, that's like more tragic even when
Yeah.
they die. It's hilarious.
That's what
It's
I did
like,
with Darkest Dungeon.
I've actually had multiple runs where someone was randomly named Justin.
Darkest Dungeon was the game I did that with, and chat was giving me so much shit when I killed one of them. You don't even know.
I used to do that with XCOM a lot, and XCOM is a game where I'm terrible and people die a lot, so it's really funny watching like the Space Marines just get murdered. It's great.
Okay, so guys, give a follow to all of the streams and hit the follow button below, because that's awesome support and we really appreciate it. Besides that, our next show on my schedule is going to be this Saturday with Hall of the Dragon Queen. It's a bit confused. Sorry, not this Saturday. This Friday is going to be character creation for our new Call of Cthulhu show, 7th edition, at 8 p.m. UK time, so like 51 minutes before this time right now on Friday. It has tentacles! That's the name of the show, and we're hyped. The schedule again, down below if you want to click it, where all the stuff happens. Saturday, Hall of the Dragon Queen, and Sunday, Shenanigans, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah,
Of course.
Shenanigans.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's about it, guys. Thank you for standing around, watching. You guys are awesome. Bye-bye.
Standing around.
Yeah, standing around, sitting down. I mean, some people might have standing desks. Who knows? Like Justin. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. See you later.